Welcome to Atmospherics and Music 101. Wait, what happened to the sound? Why is it so muddy and low now? This is what a person who is hard of hearing might experience when watching this scene, which is why captioning atmospherics is so important. Atmospherics are captions that indicate nonverbal sounds that are important to understand the video they're watching. We add these to our captions so that hard of hearing viewers can experience the full spirit of the video and not just the dialogue. Of course, not every tiny sound needs an atmospheric, just the ones that are central to the story. So use your best judgment to capture what the video creator wanted to showcase, but don't forget dialogue will always be more important than other sounds.
It's time for Ninja Pop!
Like with our monkey friend here, sound effects are the most common type of atmospheric we see. To caption these, we will use the following format: noun plus descriptor/verb. We always need to identify what is making the sound and what the sound sounds like. There are a few more simple rules to follow. Number 1, always use the present tense. 2, enclose atmospherics in parentheses. And 3, all words in atmospherics should be lowercase unless they are proper nouns. Okay, so let's do balloon squeaking. Notice the present tense, parentheses, and lowercase letters just like we talked about. Balloon is our noun that describes where the sound comes from, and squeaking is our verb that describes what it sounds like. We don't want to caption something like balloon growing, because growing doesn't really have a sound associated with it. Plus, the viewer can already see that the balloon is growing. We want to tell them what it sounds like. You might have also noticed that in this case, there are 2 sound effects, the balloon squeaking, but also the monkey blowing air into the balloon. Why did we choose to caption the squeaking instead of the air whooshing? Well, it's not an exact science, but the balloon is closer to the camera and it's dynamic, so it's more of the focal point for this short scene. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, this one is so much easier. Balloon pops. Don't forget, always use the present tense. Next up, gorilla hooting. Hooting? I can barely pronounce that word. But anyway, remember your parentheses and lowercase letters. Again, we have multiple sounds going on at once, and it sounds a little crazy with everything going on, but the bell feels like the most prominent sound of them all, so we'll caption bell dings.
It's time for Ninja Pop!
Oh yeah, don't forget that dialogue is always more important to caption than atmospherics. Okay, let's run through these real quick. That sounds like music. So I guess it's time to talk about music. And what we just heard was background music. If there is a break in dialogue and sound effects, we want to caption that background music. If there are no lyrics that we can hear, then we want to describe the music. With background music, we describe the mood of it, then use the word music. Let me listen to this again. This music sounds kind of bubbly and buoyant, so we can use something like that, buoyant music. If we know exactly what type of music it is, we can also add something like buoyant jazz music or buoyant folk music to be more descriptive. But in this case, I'm not positive exactly what music genre this is, so we'll just leave it as buoyant music. Let's check out a different clip where you can hear the lyrics. When the song isn't merely background music, we actually want to write out the lyrics like a music video. To signify that these are lyrics and not just talking, we use pound, which will automatically turn into a music symbol. For lyrics, there are a few formatting rules to remember. 1. We only add a music note at the beginning and never at the end of a line. Rev takes care of putting the note on the end for you after you submit your file, so you never have to worry about that. 2. We capitalize the first word of every line. And 3. We never put punctuation at the end of a line. Okay, let me give you a quick demonstration of what captioning lyrics actually looks like. Alright, now that you've learned the basics, keep these things in mind as you go practice for yourself. For sound effects, caption the sounds. Capture the mood of background music. Add lyrics if you can hear them. Dialogue always comes first. And lastly, this was just the basics. Make sure you go through the style guide and help center for more details about how to caption atmospherics and music. As a word of advice, as you start your time as a Revver, you may want to start out with easier and shorter jobs before taking on cartoons or files with lots of atmospherics. Atmospherics can be very tricky, so build up your metrics with files you feel comfortable with.